Hey, so yeah, I don't post Daisy stuff regularly or at all. This first time I'm actually posting this, but this just happened today, and I felt like this was cool. So basically, what's happening in this clip is we kind of
He's in the middle of the street.
saved someone. That guy that's talking, we kind of let him stay with us for a little bit so his friend could come over, but we were sus of him, so we were just, we wanted to be safe. So I have my other two friends in the back
That's not him.
waiting.
That's not him.
You can't hear my mic in this. I don't know why you can't. I'm gonna fix that. There's my friend Pep, Russian, I think so, but I don't know. I told him to watch that guy right there. I'm gonna go. I said I'm gonna go with this guy over here. I'm gonna look down the street real fast and everything like that. Figure out what's going on. But yeah. So I have my other friend. Both of my other friends are gonna deal with the other guy. But right now I'm looking down the street and. Well,
He has like 6 zombies on his ass. So.
yeah. So from what you could hear, from what that guy just said,
Here, come run down this road.
we thought it was gonna be like ambush or something. But well, it wasn't. And yeah. I kept on telling them to get back and everything like that. I told them to go back. And well, I let off a
God damn! I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead.
Hack the base! I did!
And right here, I see the guy running towards our base. The guy that I told him to watch, I see him running towards our base. So I start heading over there towards him just to make sure he's not gonna do anything bad. And as you could probably hear from my friends, they're dealing with all the zombies back there. Well, I'm running after this random guy that, well, we just found. So I guess you could probably guess what our base is. We're kind of a refugee camp for anybody who's starting and is nice. So I'm gonna figure out if this guy is nice or not. And, well, yeah. As you can see right here, I'm starting to question the guy and like ask who he is, but you know, from what it seems, he just looks like he wants food and he's just checking out the place. So yeah, I tell him don't go in the house at all, or you could probably get shot. All our valuable stuff is in the house. I realize that I'm bleeding at this point, and I need to figure out how to get a bandage or a cloth. So, as you can see, my friend's gonna come up, and I'm gonna ask him for a bandage and a cloth.
How many cuts have you got? Alright, then you're good.
Yeah.
Alright, there you
Okay, so right here, me and my friend Pep, we're going back to the scene and everything to figure out where the other two guys were. The two original guys that I was trying to find and everything. So we're looking everywhere for them. We're looking all over the scene. We're just trying to find them and see where they are. We don't know if they died or not. You heard from the clip that the one guy that we were waiting for, he said that he's gonna die. So I'm looking around to where the last spots he was at to see if he is dead or not. And Pep's doing the same thing over there. You can see him over there just looking at the zombies and everything. We need to check if zombies are named Survivor at all, just to see in case, you know, one of them are dead or is dead or whatever you say. I don't know how you say it. Or one of them dead. Yeah, you get the point. So So I'm telling him, look around the houses, make sure the bodies are named survivor, and hopefully they're not deceased. I think I see one of them right here, but it's just a zombie. We just keep on looking everywhere for this whole entire time, and we kind of, at this point, we don't know where they are. We think that they survived, so I call out for their name multiple times, looking down the road, only see 2 zombies. I'm trying to figure out where they are at this point and to see, if we could help them, if they need anything. Because like I said, we're a refugee, we help people, but we are very protective of our Pep right there. He's gathering some of the loot that we have and everything like that. And yeah, he's just grabbing stuff that we might need later on for some of our other members that we have. Which would be good for tomorrow whenever I'm gonna play, because yeah, me and Raven, the guy, the medic, me and Raven, the guy who healed me, yeah, we just died, and I started editing this after, because yeah, I was sad. So I'm looking back here, yeah, I'm going on and on just about looking everywhere about these guys, because I was actually concerned. I wanted to know where these guys were, because we did give I did give that one guy some stuff, and I did say to my whole entire group before some of them logged off that one guy was my priority, that he's anything that happens to him is my fault. So yeah. Pep's over here, he was like crouching and everything, so I think he's pointing to where they're at, but I'm over here stuck and wondering where they are. So yeah, you can see that there's a smoke flare, I think, going off up there. I don't know what color it is, my blood's low and everything's gray, but I'm telling him we should go over there to figure out who they are and everything, and he doesn't like the idea. He's a very protective person of his life and our people in the group's life, but yeah, I'm trying to convince him, like, yeah, that's gonna be them. And I see the yellow backpack, and that's on YT. That's the guy's name or whatever. That's the beginning of his name. YT something, YouTube something. So I'm telling him that's them. It was like, we should go over there, and then he doesn't like the idea, which I understand. These could be 2 random guys that just hear the gunshots and want to figure out what's going on. So I tell him there's a brick wall right there. He could hide behind the brick wall, and I'll go up and see who they are, basically. I'll go up and be like, hey, is this you? Hey. And in case anything wrong goes, or anything bad happens, he'll be behind that brick wall ready to save me. So I just tell him that's the brick wall, and then I run over here, and I think they had a smoke grenade or something. There's a lot of smoke in the back. But yeah, I see one of them are in trouble. I don't want to use my gun, but I only have my gun ready, so miss one shot, and then I'm trying to take another. So after all of that fighting right there, as you can see, we had to kill a bunch of more zombies. I don't know if any of them are alive. The other guy had to fall back and ask if he was alive, but he sadly didn't make it. YT didn't make it, so we were trying to just figure out what we should do with the other guy, because I didn't know if that was YT or not. So I figured out that's not YT, so I tell him that he could have the stuff, he could come back with us, he could, he could live with us for a little bit until his friend comes back on and everything like that, and everything's okay. And from what I see right here, from what was happening at the moment, it didn't seem like he wanted anything to do with it. So yeah, maybe he was coming over here to grab some stuff. I was telling him, yeah, you could have anything you want, and you could just keep all that stuff right there if you want it, because we don't really need it. So I started talking to him about, coming with us and everything, and he's just, from what you could see here, he's waving goodbye, he thanks us for our help, and he goes on his own way. And I tell Pep that should grab the bag off of him and anything else valuable, and just head back to the base. So then, yeah, we start grabbing all the good stuff and everything that we need and heading back home. And well, before this all ends, kids, be nice in Daisy. Like, Jesus Christ, it's not that hard to be nice. Like, you see Pep, he's a very independent man, but he will be strong and he's nice.